Well, today is the day that I give birth to a window. All right, the window's coming. They're on their way to repair that window. So let's show you how long it took to get there. That window right there. How long it's taken to get this repaired. But there's a lesson in there. So let me show you that part. Very interesting. Hey everybody. What's going on? We're getting ready to go on a trip to Anaheim, California. We're in South Cal right now, and just want to show you a couple things. Look at this right up here. Okay, if you see that wood behind me, so far we're at the 6-month mark with the insurance company. It's been, looky there, it's still not fixed. A couple more weeks though, and then we'll have a video on this little nightmare. Got done. Took about 2 hours because I had to take down some stuff. Let me go inside and show you that, and we'll talk about the process of what this took. So here's the review right there. It's in. Thank God. Now let's go talk about this and some things that you should know if this happens to you. All right, we're inside. It's the next day from them installing the RV window that is right here. This one right here is the new window. Well, the reason it's such a big deal to us is November of last year is when this was actually an emergency escape window right here. Okay, this one right here. We were going to Phoenix for a funeral. And we're just driving down the road doing our thing. A semi-truck came by really close, it seemed like. He was really close with his trailer, and it pulled the RV like that. As soon as that happened, we heard that muffling sound. Like if someone rolls a window down in your vehicle and you're going down the road and it's just one, it's that muffle sound that you hear it in the car. We heard that, and we're like, what the heck is that stuff? And we're looking around, and I look in the mirror, and I see this mini blind fluttering in the breeze. I'm like, what the hell is that? So we pull over, of course. We look. We're like, the window's gone. What happened? And it wasn't the whole frame. It was just that one window because it was on hinges. So we go outside, and what it did, the truck pulled it because it must have not been latched on the inside all the way, or it came loose or something. So when the truck got close and pulled it, flipped it up, and as fast as we were going, 60 miles an hour, it flipped it up, ripped it off, and flew wherever it flew. I don't know where it went. Thank God I didn't see cars wrecking behind me, or no one got hit. No one pulled over and said it hit them. So it probably flipped up and went to the center into the grass area, shattered. We couldn't find it. I said, the hell with it. We're done. So we went to Phoenix. We boarded it up. Did that thing. Come back. Got insurance. Got a hold of the insurance company. And that was an interesting ordeal right there. The insurance company said, sure, we'll do it. Where are you at? I said, I'm here at 29 Palms, California, vacationing and stuff like that. And they said, well, when are you going to be back in Dallas? I said, I'm not going to be back in Dallas for, God, 6 months, and I ain't driving back to Dallas for a window. Well, I probably should have, because I could have drove to Dallas and back here, and still, and if it was 6 months, it would have been in place by then. But anyways, I didn't. So that's November. It took 2 months, 2.5 months to get approval from the insurance company to have them pay for the window, because I did an insurance claim. That was probably my first mistake. The second mistake, they said, can you find somebody? And I said, sure. I should have said, no, you're the insurance company. You get somebody who's going to put this damn window in. But I didn't do that. I said, sure. There's nobody out here. I can find somebody. So a lot of calls. I finally go into not a shady place, but someone that refers me to this glass company that will do windows, and they do RV windows. And everyone I call said they do RV windows, the front ones, but none of them were doing the side windows. But this guy said he does side windows too, and I said, all right, well, great. So he finally got the quote to the insurance company, and it was $2,100, $2,160 and some change for this window. I didn't know. I was like, man, I know RVs are expensive sometimes, but damn, $2,100 for a window? That is nuts for that. It's just 2 panes of glass and a metal frame. But that was the price. And the insurance company was like, sure, proof. $2,160 and some change. That's where they got paid. So they let me know when it was approved. And I said, all right. He says he's going to have to call around and get it. So I had to take the RV down there. So I took the RV down an hour and a half, almost 2 hours from here, to this guy. He takes the window out, and the guy was just going to put plastic over it. And I said, no, you ain't just putting plastic over the window, because I got to drive this back 2 hours. That plastic's going to be ripped off before I get back. So no. So we were right by a Home Depot or Lowe's. I already had one board, and it was just that one window. This one right here. I had to do the whole thing because he took the frame and everything out. So I boarded up. It was really nice. And I'll tell you, it worked great. It was just a board across the thing. He put this thick gauge plastic over it, so it was really thick. And then I had 2 pieces of wood come across, holding the frame, kind of sandwiching it together. It worked great. It rained. It never leaked. I didn't have to put silicone. The only thing I was concerned about is, as time went on, I have to drive this thing, and I have places I have to go with this. Is this going to tear up my paint? That was my biggest concern. I'm like, now I got this wood doing this on the outside of the RV because of vibration and moving on the road. I'm probably going to have scratches galore and all that kind of stuff. It's probably I probably need a new paint job for that. That was my long-term concern. So I call this guy, I text this guy, and he says he's working on trying to get the window. But he wasn't. He wasn't working on trying to get the window because it was a busy time for him for cars coming in. He was doing 10, 15 cars a day, main front windshields. So it was easy money. That was fast for him. Okay? But every time I talk to this guy, oh yeah, we're trying to get it. We just can't seem to get it. But then the one time I call him, he says, well, we sent your window off to get it repaired, and the insurance company said, no, they want a brand new one. That was probably a stall tactic because he didn't want to do it. Nice guy, but he didn't want to do it. He was stalling his, doing a stall tactic is how I'm looking at it with this process, the way it went. So as time goes on, time goes on, time goes on, we're at the 6-month mark, and I still ain't got a damn window in. This is very frustrating for me because anything breaks, I like to get it taken care of. That way it's not building up. That's a little secret. If something breaks, fix it, move on. Something break later, fix it, move on. Stuff that sits around and just collects and goes and goes and goes, it drives me crazy. So that was driving me nuts. It was driving my wife nuts. So about 6 months in, I'm like, I got to figure this out. I'm not waiting on this guy no more. So I finally get hold of the manufacturer. So first thing you do when your window goes out, get a hold of the manufacturer after you call the insurance company if you decide to do an insurance claim. But I recommend it not. Even though your rate won't go up with glass, don't do it. It's a headache, and I'll tell you why. Call your insurance company, have them email you the schematics of your RV layout, like when you see the floor plan, and it will have every window there, and it will have by letter. Ours was, you know, A, B, C, all that kind of stuff, labeled that way, and then the serial numbers for the windows. That's what they sent me. All I had to do after that point was get a hold of a dealership, give them that number, they can order that window. But there was a little mix-up with that, even with the dealership. I was getting him that number, and he says that's not an emergency escape window. Like, what do you mean? That's what was there. What they did, the manufacturer, when they put it in, and I was cool with it, is this was supposed to be a regular window. This one was supposed to be the emergency escape window. Well, I have no emergency escape window on this side, and I really don't care, because these windows, if this RV falls on the passenger side and I have to escape through this window right here, I can kick it out. But I'll be driving, so the front windshield's probably going to be down if the RV is on its side. Or if there's a fire, the kitchen is right there. If there's a fire there, I can get out the front door, or I can get out the back. There's an emergency escape window by the bed. So I can get out there. So I have two forms of egress. So I wasn't worried about this one, because they told me after he ordered it that it's not an emergency escape window, it's two regular windows. And I thought about it, and I said, man, this guy don't know what the hell he's doing. This is the first thing that came to my mind, because there was an emergency escape window there. So I look at the schematics again, because I just focused on that window, that letter, that stock number, told him this is the one you need to order, because he told me, I kind of tricked him. I said, I got the schematic, this is the number, I'm going to call this dealership. And he goes, and I already called them, and they said they could order it. And he goes, well, I tried calling them, and they couldn't get it for me. And I go, really? I just got off the phone with them before I contacted you, and they said they could. But here's the thing. The dealership quoted me a price for this whole window, $278. That's when I got pissed off. Okay, I got pissed off about it, not because the total price, is because it's a $300 window. Okay, my deductible's $5. I won't even done an insurance claim. Matter of fact, this is probably one of the biggest windows I got, other than the front windshield. I'll just pay cash for it and have it shipped to me next time. How he put it in was not hard. I filmed it. I even had to help the guy install it on the inside, and he told me what I needed to do on the inside. He told me how to install this thing for next time. Hopefully it never happens, but I'll tell you what, don't use your insurance company, because they're going to pay this guy $2,200 bucks when it's a $300 window, which is ridiculous. And the insurance company, the only reason they probably did that is because they didn't know. Because they know RVs are expensive. Because they're thinking, oh, it's the front windshield of the car, not a side one. They don't know the difference. People that don't have RVs don't know. Even insurance people. So $2,160 for a window that costs $300 bucks. Shipping maybe $200, $500 to get it shipped here. Let's say if I did it myself, and a new window, and then I had to buy the foam that went around the edge, and then the rubber silicone tube that's a solid rubbery sticker stuff that goes on the inside of the frame. And that's it. It's not hard. So in the future, if you're capable and you're able to work on things and do things, don't do an insurance claim. Just order the damn window. Get the schematics from your dealer or from the manufacturer. They'll send it to you. They'll be more than happy to. Contact a dealer, order the window, pay for it. They can ship it right to your door. That's how easy this was done. If I would have done that in the beginning, this window would have been in 2 months. Well, maybe 3 months, because they told me it's 4 to 7 weeks, depending on the time of the year. And it took 6.5 weeks for this window to be completed because there were some holidays in there. And when I called the manufacturer, they told me that. And when I called him, he actually called me back and said it's going to take about 6-7 weeks for it to get done, which I already knew because that's what the manufacturer told me. So, you break any of your side windows, get the price first and see if you can just pay for it yourself. Because it's taken 9 months from the day that it happened to getting it installed for my RV. Almost a year for a window. That's ridiculous. That's nuts. But once his business started slowing down, now this window was important because he had a $1,661 check waiting for him, plus a $500 deductible. And here's the other thing. I was a little irritated with the guy because in my past, I haven't had to pay deductible because they raised the price a little bit. And I said, maybe that's what this guy's doing. No. When it was all done, I gave a check. He still wanted his $500. I said, so you still want this $500 after 6 months waiting on you. And I had to tell you where to get the window. I had to give you the serial numbers for it. I had to tell you how long it was going to take. All this kind of stuff. I basically did your job, and you still want this $500. I said, okay. Well, the insurance company says that. I'll give you the $500. But it's going to come back to you. Now, I'm not going to say his name, but I'm going to put it down in the links below. But here's the thing. If you're in Palm Springs area, just Indio area, there's a window. If you ever go to Costco, down there by Palm Springs, there's a car wash where they wash your cars, and then there's a detail shop, glass replacement, stuff like that. I don't know the name of it, but it's right there. It's right in the parking lot of Costco. I wouldn't use the guy, especially for anything like this. If it's your front windshield, oh, he'll get it done in no time at all. But side windows for RVs, no. I wouldn't even mess with the guy. A matter of fact, he was going to give me a good deal, have my Jeep repaired. Not happening. I'll take my business elsewhere with this guy. So that's the thing. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you guys know what to do. I could go on and on and on about this, but I'm not going to. If you have any questions, put in the bottom. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs up if you don't. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And we'll just see you at the next video. And there are more coming out.